Welcome in.
Have you heard about Wonder? It's not just another food app, it's an innovative dining experience that's completely changing how we eat dinner. With Wonder, you can browse a huge selection of restaurants, choose local favorites, and exclusive options you won't find anywhere else.
Where is my Hi everyone, welcome in. Like the stream, pay ratings are open. I'm only on gonna be on for a very short time, y'all. So if you're sending, do it now. Don't wait for someone else to come in to do it. Do it on your own. welcome in. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Lucky, let me know if you want influence or impacted. They're two different things, so let me know what you want me to look into, and I'll be right back. Let me just grab some water. Okay, Jess. So guys, just FYI, this is a short live. Lucky, can you hear me? If you're sending, do it now because I will be closing early. I will be closing early. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I took a shower before I came on here. How have you influenced? How has Lucky influenced and Jess, can you hear me clearly, or is it my sound, or is it her sound? It's yeah, so it's on your end, Lucky. All right, so let's see. Okay, how has she influenced them? How has Lucky influenced them? How has Lucky? I feel like with the Ten of Cups of Strength and the Empress, I feel like you've influenced. I want to say his want for like harmony, for partnership. Um, Wait, what do you mean? Is it me, Jess? Oh no, you might. It was Lucky. Okay, okay, never mind. Um, I feel like yeah, I feel like you've influenced him in a way where it's like when he thinks about divine love, harmony, family, like having kids, getting married, having a blissful relationship, being in alignment with someone. Also his confidence. Um, being supportive to someone while they're supportive to him. So having equal give and take. Um, I feel like you've influenced him in a way where he maybe in the past, like before he met you, he wasn't really a person that was very focused on family, on marriage. Um, with the Empress being here, again, this is talks about for me, it's about nurturing, like being more nurturing, evolving, growing, taking action towards things that he wants. The Four of Pentacles is here, so I feel like for me, this could talk about like, I know this probably, I don't know if this may sound, um, odd, but even when it comes to like overspending, um, being more conservative in his spending, um, focusing on security and being more in control of his feelings and emotions. The Two of Wands is here, so this for me is a card of planning. Um, I feel like he kept talking about marriage and stuff like that, and I said that I'm not sure about. Oh, so I that you know what's crazy, Lucky? That I remember that I said that there I feel like in one of your readings, there's confusion. Like when it comes to you, I don't know if it was like, it was one of your recent questions where you asked how he feels or thinks you feel. Wait, I think it was the question where you asked, what does he think you want or something like that? And I was like, he's confused. So that makes sense because for if you're initially telling someone like, I don't think I want marriage, and then suddenly you start acting wanting actions that come with commitment, that may be what was confusing. So that makes sense now to me. Right, that makes sense. Yeah. So I will say I would actually like I think that you said that wrong then. Then I will personally say I do want marriage. I mean, this is what like I'm looking for marriage or I'm wanting marriage um with the right person. And, you know, cuz that's what I would talk about this all the time like when you're meeting someone, you have to be clear on what you're looking for. Um, A lot of times people go into dating and be like, well, I don't want a relationship right now. But it's like, no, you should be clear. Like, I'm looking for a commitment. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking to grow with someone. Get to know them, but grow with them. So I feel like that's where, too, like, that makes sense. Like, why Spirit has been telling you to get clear on what you're wanting and be clear with him because I do feel like he's confused. Um, how you been? Let me go back to the question. How you influenced him? I feel like it comes down to progress. Um, like to me, this is also like the 2 of Wands is about getting out of his comfort, thinking outside of the box, um, not necessarily like jumping into things, but okay, my way of doing things is just not enough. It's not working. Show me more. Yeah, like the Nine of Cups. I feel like this is about finding happiness, finding satisfaction in this, even in the small things. I also feel like you've influenced his emotional stability, even though I think that sometimes when it comes to you, he's confused with himself. Like, I don't know if you're like very calm, and maybe he sees you as someone that's very calm because you are showing up as the Empress. So you've taught him how to be more calm in certain situations. The King of Pentacles, the Sun. This for me, the King of Pentacles is being assertive. Again, I get a lot of security here. So being a leader, providing security, being generous. Like I said, maybe in the past he could have been someone that was more selfish, more in his ego. And with the Sun, it's like more about his own pleasures. But I feel like you've influenced him in a positive way, where it's like you can go ahead and like find pleasure in the things that you love, but also be giving to others. The Hierophant, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, this is, I'm getting like repetitive messages here. So I'm getting more so being more traditional. I feel like um, also with the Hierophant is being more honest and truthful. So maybe he was like a little liar in his past relationships, but with you, I feel like he likes, he wants to be honest and open. Um, the Knight of Wands for me is like someone that's very passionate, very fearless, um, very adventurous, has like a lot of like high energy. Um, the Eight of Cups. I feel like in the same breath, you. I know this is gonna probably suck a little, but I feel like you've also influenced him on how to kind of leave baggage behind. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I feel like you also influence how, like, influence in him how to withdraw when something is not sitting right with him or something feels too chaotic. Because I have the Tower here, and then I have the Hermit. Um, he knows how to like sit back, give it some space before he kind of like initiates again. Yeah, like the Temperance is here, like doing things in a more balanced way. So like maybe in the past he was like very impulsive, like very drastic with his movements, and now he's just like, let me calm down. So yeah, that's what I have for that first question. Let me see your second question. Uh, all right, let me see your second question. Da-da-da-da. When you say how does he view your social media, are you wondering how he's seeing it or what he thinks of it? just to clarify, because that could be two things for me. I mean, that actually means, yeah, that could be two different things. What he thinks of it. Okay, that's what I thought at first, but I was like, let me make sure. What does he think of her social media? What does he think? What does I think of her social media? The Knight of Pentacles. Do you post often, or is it like more? Cause okay, so I'm getting two different things. Hold on, let me get more on this. I feel like he likes watching you, looking at your social media, even if you don't post a lot. So there could be two things where they're like, if he's noticed a routine in your posting, or he sees you as like posting, but like, because the Knight of Pentacles for me is a very like productive energy, but takes its time. Um, yeah, I'm sure he's looking too. Um, so maybe you don't post as often as maybe he would like, because I do have the Ten of Wands. Um, you don't post story. Okay, so I feel like I don't know what. Show me this Ten of Wands. I don't know if he wants you to post more. The Five of Wands. I feel like it puts him in his head. So it's like he enjoys watching your social media, but it also puts him in his head. Like he feels a little conflicted. I don't know if it's because he's afraid of like you getting attention. I do have the Lovers here, so it's like, yeah, like the Nine of Wands. I think that he tries to like. This is like, have you seen that meme with, I think is it Bart Simpson, where he's like coming out the bushes and then he like walks back. This is what this is reminding me of for some reason. Like he's watching, but he's trying not to, but he just can't help it. Like it's like I can't help. Yeah, like the Knight of Swords is here. The Emperor, girl, he watches you a lot. He enjoys what you post, but I think that it also brings him a little bit of stress. I think he's afraid of you. Maybe like I wouldn't say not you, but like competition. Um, yeah, it feels like competition here. He's afraid of competition. He's afraid of like someone coming in and maybe like getting your attention. So this is what I feel. I feel like if you're not posting yourself, he's like okay. But when you post yourself, yeah, like the Ace of Cups, he just feels a sense of emotion that overflows. And girl, the Page of Swords, yo, and I got the Two of Pentacles. He goes up and down. So I feel like if he sees you in the post, um, if he sees like, if he sees like, let's say, again, like, let's say you decided to post a picture of yourself, it gives him a little anxiety, a little worry. But if you're posting like little regular stuff, um, I feel like he feels a little bit more calm. But I think that I mean not I think I feel like he enjoys what he's seeing. Um, he just tries to balance himself out by not. I it's it's weird to say by not peeking, but he is peeking. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, he's definitely watching. I got the Three of Wands, so he's definitely watching. I think that he goes up and down with like how he feels about it. I do get a lot of views and attention from. Oh, you do. I think you said you don't, girl. Then that makes sense. Yeah, you do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense then. I was like, wait, you don't? I'm surprised because it looks like he's seeing something. Good. Shake his emotions. Say not. Shake the table. Hi, IJ. How are you? I'm gonna. welcome. Hi everyone, welcome in. I am gonna close out pretty soon, guys. So just FYI. You are very welcome. All right, got you, IG. 1 second. All right, let me grab that deck. One quick second. All right, let's see what's coming towards IJ. What is coming towards IJ? A wish coming true in love. Increase confidence in yourself. Making many more healthy decisions in every aspect of your life. More money options. Someone currently manifesting you in their own way. Unexpected love messages. Gifts and surprises arriving. Gifts and surprises arriving. Someone is going to be expressing how they feel. Could be family member, friend, or romantic. Um, New career opportunities. Um, Flirty attention from someone you least expect. A creative project taken off. And your last one, compliments about your looks and energy. at the bottom of joyful celebration. So that is what I have for you, IJ. Yes, that perfume, those perfumes they use, is it Cali? I don't know. Are all her scents vanilla? Like, do they all have vanilla in it? Cause I watched this couple that I really like. They're Muslim, and she had like a pink purple bottle, like it was like ombre, and they're doing like this thing like, what do you have? Um, yeah, yeah, there you go. And it was a pink, or it was like peachy at the bottom, and then like purple up top. And he was like, yes, he was like, that's your perfume because I smelled the vanilla. He told her to spray it. They were like comparing, like, I don't know, like she had the perfume, and he had, I think it was a action figure. He was saying that he had a sippy cup, and she was saying that she had a um, air freshener. And he was like, no, that is definitely your perfume. And I was like, is it all vanilla? I mean, I'm not a vanilla person at all. I like citrusy, like, I don't know, like I like tropical, like I don't know how to explain it. I'm not really into floral either. Like I use Dolce and Gabbana light blue, and it has like a citrusy. I'm gonna tell you right now what the notes are because I had looked it up. It was like spice or something, like I don't know. Ocean water. I remember that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now the perfumes that I use. Let's see. Gucci, Guilty. Is that what I look up? Notes? Yeah. So the top notes are pink pepper, mandarin orange. The middle notes are lilac, peach, jasmine, raspberry, black currant. Currant. Base notes are white, musk, amber, patchouli, and vanilla. Interesting because I never smelled vanilla on it. Um, I had to look up Gucci like I mean Dolce and Gabbana like, but I guess the vanilla scent is killed through all those other, like it must, well it did say small notes, right? That's what it said. Shit, I don't remember now. Let me see. The base notes. Um, all right. So then let me see. Dolce and Gabbana. Like blue. Okay, the top notes are Sicilian lemon. Yeah, of course. Apple, bellflower. Um, middle notes are bamboo, jasmine, white rose, a base of amber, musk, and cedarwood. I knew, like, that's why I love them so much because they're pretty. They have some similar notes. I didn't even know that. Now I will say Miami nectar. That probably smells really good, Jess. Um, don't my when I the Gucci guilty the go bottle, I use that when I'm going to like the club or like I'm going out at night. I just feel well. I do use the Dolce and Gabbana. Mike loved the Dolce and Gabbana on me. He was like, "You smell so good." Um, let me see one more. Lucky, I got you right now. Give me a few seconds. Wait, I need to look up this one. Miami nectar. That sounds good. That sounds like something I would like. Miami nectar. Ellis Brooklyn. Coconut water, pineapple, driftwood, amberwood, and moss. I don't know. I feel like this is something I would probably like, depending on how strong it is. Yeah, it would depend. She has two of these. Oh, they have it for. They have like a mini set for $35. I may try that. Um, what's the other one that I like? Oh, P Diddy's. Is it unforgivable or unforgettable? See, that one I like too. It's so funny because I do like it. Um, so it has a mix of floral, fruity, and oriental notes. So let me see here. Key notes in the original scent are pear, bitter orange, apple, grapefruit, cassia, bergamot. I don't know what that is. At the top, the heart is jasmine, orange blossom, violet, rose, and lily of the valley, while the base includes sandalwood, patchouli, vanilla, tonka bean, cedar, and oak moss. Oh my god, my perfumes have a similar, but they don't smell the same. Wait, what is that, IJ? Initial musk. Yeah, so it's I don't. So most like my perfumes, I guess my favorites they have a similar, like base, I guess, but they're not. They don't smell the same at all. But they're long lasting. All right, let me do. I have to take a little break in between these questions because I have a private. So I'm gonna do your first question, and we can close out because I don't want to be too tapped into the same energy. Um, let me see. How does he think I feel about him? Well, we did this question the other day. Um, yeah, you did a similar question. I mean, I'm gonna answer it, but yeah, we did this question the other day, so I can't say that you're gonna get something different. So when you, all right, this is so you want to know how much you like him, because that's different from how does he think you feel about him. Um, that's like two completely different questions. Yeah, because those perfumes, actually, they're like they smell completely different. The Dolce and Gabbana light blue is more citrusy to me. All right, how much does he think she likes him? How much does and thinks she likes him. Empress, the Four of Cups. See, I get confusion again with the Four Cups. So I feel like sometimes he feels like you do like him because I do have the Two of Cups. Like he feels like things are very even, like very mutual. But then I get confusion. Um, I also, yeah, this is what causes confusion. There's a lot of confusion in this. Again, um, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles being here is like he gets clarify this Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. See, I get confused. This is what's confusing him, and you're getting this message again. It's the consistency. Your consistency confuses him. One minute you want something, the next minute you want something else, and I think that that causes a lot of like. I don't really think he's 100% sure about how much you like him or whether you want something with him. Like it's a lot of confusion here. Um, I don't know if he picks up the pace and then you slow it down, and then when he slows down the pace, you pick it up. Like I don't know if there's a yeah, the Ten of Wands with the ten. I mean the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Wands. So I would say clarify this Ten of yeah. You see the fucking the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles being here, they're so different energies. Again, I get that when he is picking up the pace, you try to slow it down. And then when he slows the pace down, you try to pick it up. So it's again the confusion here. There's a lot of confusion here. Um, yeah, maybe you have to let him know that, and if he's not, then walk away because you got the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, like the Two of Pentacles. You guys, I feel like you both, and I'm saying it because of the energy that I get from you both. There's too much confusion here. There's too much push pull, and we're not getting something clear. Um, so with the Seven of Pentacles being here, I feel like he tends to like overthink. Yeah, it just feels like he's losing control sometimes. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like sometimes it feels mutual, sometimes it just feels very confusing. So he's not 100% sure about how you feel. Um, all right, give me 1 second. All right, let's see. All right, so first I'm gonna ask if he has, okay, if he has talked to them about you to see. Has he talked? Has he talked to his parents about her? Has he talked to anyone in his family about her? Let me do that. Parents or brother? Has he talked to any of them about her? I got the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is a no, but let me see. The Seven of Cups. I feel like he's thought about it, but I don't feel like he's done it. Yeah, no, he's holding back from. He hasn't. With the four wands and the strength card, to me, it does feel like when it comes to his family, he hasn't said anything. Almost like he's holding back. I feel like unless you guys are in a commitment or like working towards that, he keeps things to himself. He has thought about it, but I just don't. I'm getting unknown. Let me see when we get here. I feel like the reason why there's lack of confidence here. Yeah, he with the nine of I'm sorry, the 6 of wands reversed. To me, this feels like someone who is trying to achieve something with you in private before he brings it out to the forefront. Um, I'm not getting that, but lucky it's if that's what you think, I'm not gonna go against it. But I'm getting that he has not spoken to them. Um, but you know your situation more. Yeah, like the 7 of wands. I get that he hasn't. I'm getting he has a hard time speaking about you to them because I don't know if they're like traditional people. So he could be someone that's like not really open about certain things unless something is official for him. There's a challenge here. Show me more. Yeah, like the moon. He hasn't. There's too much uncertainty here, and I feel like again until there's more clarity. Give me 1 second, Lucky. Alright, so let's see, Lucky. Give me a few more cards. So I feel like once there's more clarity, you got the Ace of Swords with the 6 of Cups. He will. Um, do I feel like they know that there's someone that he may be interested? Yes, but it's more from his actions, maybe body language, than from him saying something. I feel like once he gets more clarity on the situation, like he's just gonna go all out and say it. Yeah, and I feel like the first person that he would actually talk to is his mom. I have the Empress here. Um, the yeah, you see, I feel like once, girl, I feel like once he knows for sure what's happening here, he will talk to them because I have the Empress and the Emperor, and this is the parents here. He's gonna rush in to tell them because I have the Knight of Swords. So like right now he has not, and if he has, I'm gonna say if he has, it's something very slight. Like it's not full blown conversations. Um, yeah, I feel like yeah. So that's what I'm getting. Let me see if I get anything else. Yeah, you see the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I feel like he wants to. Look, I have the Page of Cups here, so I do feel like you've been mentioned, or they at least know some. They know something about you, but I feel like he's definitely like held back a lot of information here. More for that. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I hope that gives you clarity, Lucky. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow because I was only gonna stay on for an hour, and we're almost at the 1 hour mark. But yeah, tomorrow that's fine. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. So that's what I have for you, love bug. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.